Okay, once again, very good evening. In last class, we have discussed about the planning function. Can you please mute yourself? Ramajnil garu, మీరు ఎందుకు unmute అవుతున్నారు? Do you have any question? Please try to cooperate, please.
No, sir.
Do you have any question? Oh, fine. Because ఒకళ్ళ వల్ల అందరూ డిస్టర్బ్ అవుతారు. Okay. Okay, today we are discussing about ISO 101, the topic. I think last class we have discussed about organization, it seems. Correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, today we'll discuss about directing function. This is also one of the function of management. As we said, there are multiple types of functions: planning, organizing, directing, controlling. Today we will talk about directing function, how it will helps the management to take the business ahead. Okay. This paper also will covering in safety IS 101, the paper called Safety, Health and Environment Management. The topic is directing for safety, how the direct function will help in safety. Now we'll see what is mean by directing. Directing means, directing is the guidance, that inspiration and the leadership of those men and women that constitute to a real core of responsibility of the management. Which means here they'll be become, or they'll be act as a leader, and they'll be act as a guide for the management. They are going to become a main responsibility of the management. What will happen if there is no proper direction? What will happen? They will be going and taking wrong decisions, or they may be investing in wrong products, or maybe they are hiring wrong people. For all this kind of decision making, where the management should direct all the functions. Here the role or benefits of direction will be initiates action. It initiates action in the sense, once there is a proper direction, if somebody is there to direct us, what will happen? Immediately what we'll do, we will initiate action, whatever it is. Either it may be a hiring function, either it may be a safety improvement, either it may be a purchase, or either it may be a production. We will initiate the action. It ensures the coordination. Directing in the sense, it is not only giving an assurance to go ahead, it is also ensures the coordination of all the functions, in the sense departments. Improves efficiency and effectiveness. Due to the direction, it improves the efficiency and also effectiveness of the each function. Improvement in the sense, in HR, what they will do, they will make sure that all the people have been trained as per the annual training calendar, 90%. That is an improvement. And also effectiveness. In objectives, in HR objectives, departmental goals, what will be the main objective? As per the training calendar, minimum 95% of training has to be conducted. Then it is their efficiency will be high. At the same time, safety, In previously, we are having 10 or 15 non-reportable accidents or reportable accidents. In the following year, we may say that 50% reduction of reportable accidents. If you are able to achieve it, 50% reduction of reportable accidents, then the efficiency of the department is increased and the effectiveness of the goal also achieved. And facilitates change. In the sense, in case of any change in the process or in case of any change in the function, it will facilitate, which means it will allow the changes. It is not a result. Then, one second, guys. Not aware this call. One second. Okay, sorry. And then assist stability and the growth. And also the directing function, what will happen? It will assist how we can going to stabilize our process, and also how we are going to stabilize our business, and also it will use us in the growth of the organization or growth of the safety. Then the principles of direction will be the harmony of objectives. The management should take care of personal goals of employees within the organizational goals, which means the management should take care of personal goals of employees with the organizational goals. In the sense, what? It's also have to satisfy the employee goals, personal goals. What will be the personal goals of employee? First thing is increasing salaries, or we have to get a good pay. How it will be get a good pay? If the all the organization goals have been fulfilled, automatically the company will get a good profits, so that automatically the employee goals also will be fulfilled. That is the concept here. And then unity of command. Unit of command in the sense, one subordinate should get orders or instructions from one superior only, which means whoever it is. For example, for Sitaram, there are 3 4 managers. What will happen? From 3 4 managers, he will get 3 4 decisions, 3 4 directions, 3 4 instructions. Then Sitaram will be get confused. Instead of that, the Sitaram is having only one supervisor or one manager. He is only directing. Either it may be a bad or it may be a good, but he will not having any confusion. That is unity of command. Direct supervision. There should be a personal or direct supervision, which means there will have a direct personal. It should be a personal or direct supervision. Direct supervision, and then supervisor will be there. Always he will be in the shop floor. He used to monitor the activities. And good communication helps to improve understanding the speed of the work. And also, in the sense, they should have a proper communication. For example, there will be a communication, there will be a many barriers are there. Language barrier, system barrier, or distance is a barrier, and then media is a barrier. Here, if the language, there are 4 people are from different states, and nobody doesn't know the other language except he speaking, then there will not be a proper communication. So this is one of the functions to improve the understanding and the speed of the work, how they are effectively communicating, whether it is reaching or not. Even if you ask me, signboards also we used to keep the majority of people, the language which they can able to understand, and also the local language we used to keep. Even safety operating procedures or standard operating procedures, maybe it may be a process, or it may be a production, or it may be maintenance. The standard operating procedures also, it is good to practice in a local language, or the most of the people, the preferred language they can able to read, or they can able to understand. And maximum contribution, the manager should try to get the maximum possible contribution from each subordinate, which means contribution in the sense, it is not about harassing the people or squeezing their blood. It is about the contribution, how they are effectively participating and actively involving in the process. For example, we used to call report the near miss, reporting of near misses. If all the people are reporting near misses, in the sense they are giving maximum contribution from the shop floor. Any accidents are happening, the people are hiding those accidents, which means they are not contributing their part, because safety is everybody's responsibility. They should follow, and they have to found any unsafe actions or unsafe conditions, they have a right to correct their colleagues. Then appropriate techniques. The technique should be suitable to superior, subordinates, and situations to get efficiency. In the sense, whatever the technique you are using for increasing safety, it should be appropriate. One minute, guys. 1 minute, please. Okay. Whatever the techniques you are using, it should be suitable to superior, subordinates, and the situation to get efficiency, which means it has to be mutually agreed by the superior and also subordinate. And then strategic use of informal organization. Some informal groups should be contacted to decide a direction. Also, some of the informal groups, maybe safety committee, other different committees will be there. They have to be contacted while taking any decision. And then comprehension. Order should be clear, complete, and understandable. Whatever the orders or whatever the directions you are giving, it should be clear and complete. It should not be 50 or 60%. It should be complete, and it should be understandable to the all the people. And good leadership. The managers should guide and counsel the subordinates, win their confidence and the trust. In the sense, they should have a good leadership. The direction will create a good leadership. Here the managers should guide. Rintu, do you have any doubts?
Hi, sir. Hello.
Yeah.
Huh. Good evening, sir. Sir, is that the good leadership means, sir, PDCS cycle, sir? Plan, do, act, check.
Leadership is different, and plan, do, check, act is different.
Achha, sir, both are different.
Plan, do, check, act is for the system management. How managing your system, that is for the system management. This leadership is the one of the part in this plan, do, check, act. It is not, I mean, both are not equal. That is different, and this is different.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. The manager should guide and counsel the subordinates to win their confidence and the trust. In the sense, you have to give a support. If somebody has given a mistake, done a mistake, they have to give a support. then follow. The manager should follow up their orders and modify if and also once we have given the order, they have to do the follow-up. In case of any necessities there, they can change their decisions or change the plan of correction. Then techniques of direction. There are generally 4 techniques are available for the directing. They are delegation of authority, supervision, orders, and the instructions. In our previous class, we have seen what is meant by delegation and decentralization, what is meant by authority, and what is meant by power. Now we'll go one by one. By delegation of authority, a superior entrusts his subordinate with certain rights or powers, and he assigns a part of his work and authorizes him to do the work. In the sense, I am a manager. Some of the set of activities which is need to be done by me, I will assign to the subordinate under who is working me. So that what will happen? They will get motivated. And supervisor means experts overseeing of subordinates at work to ensure compliance of plans and procedures at operating level. It is must useful and effective. Supervision, which means experts overseeing the subordinates. Some experts will be there. They will be looking after the subordinates activity. For example, in a line manufacturing, one lineman will be there, a line supervisor will be there. He used to check how the people are performing and whether it is as per the requirement or not. He used to check. Supervision, overseeing the work and ensures the compliance of the plans and the procedures, which means as per the production plan, whether they are working it or not, or they will ensure that as per the procedure, they are working or not. They used to check. And at operating level, it is most useful and effective. Operating level in the sense, Rintu, do you have any doubts? Yeah. And also in the operating level, in the sense in the operator level, shop floor level, in the bottom line level, it is very much effective. And the term order or instruction, directive and command are used and interchangeably in management literature, and they mean to initiate or modify or stop an activity. It is a primary tool in which the activities are started, altered, guided, and terminated. In the sense, order or instruction. I'll give an order that safety officer, we used to say that we used to give an instruction or we used to give an order, stating that if somebody is doing unsafe action or unsafe condition, we used to say that stop the activity. Or somebody is doing work without any work permit, we used to give an order, stop the activity and write the permit before starting any activity. That is called order or an instruction. These are the some of the techniques which you use for the directing the people, directing in the sense guiding them to go in a safe way or in a safe manner. Now we'll see leadership. Yeah.
सर जी, सर कोई भी कंपनी का सर पॉलिसी का जो एजेंडा होता है सर, वो क्या होता है?
पॉलिसी बोलो तो आपको क्या क्या मतलब है पॉलिसी? व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय पॉलिसी इन योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग?
नहीं सर, जो पॉलिसी का जो एजेंडा होता है सर, अगर मान लीजिए सर मैं अगर किसी कंपनी के थ्रू अगर अपना एक पॉलिसी डेवलप कर रहा हूँ, तो सर उसका एजेंडा क्या होता है सर? मुझे जैसे मैं मतलब सर कि अगर मेरा मैन पावर कितना है वो उसमें इंक्लूड करना होता है, अगर मेरा जो हेल्थ सेफ्टी को लेके जो कल्चर रहेगा वो मैं कैसा प्रोवाइड करूंगा, वो उसके बारे में सर।
ठीक है, इतना बताया कि पॉलिसी बोलो तो क्या है?
पॉलिसी तो सर हर कंपनी का सर एक अपना हेल्थ सेफ्टी को लेके सर जो उनका वो होता है सर, कमिटमेंट होता है कि मैं इस कंपनी के लिए मैं
So it is rules and regulations company sets for attaining the certain objective or targets.
Okay. पॉलिसी बोले तो इतना होता है कि सिंपली इन वन लाइन स्टेटमेंट इट इज द मैनेजमेंट कमिटमेंट.
Right.
Correct? Management
Right.
commitment towards of what? I'll say simply one is which is about the safety, health and safety of the employees. That is the one commitment they will give in a policy. And also they will say that the quality and the on-time delivery one they will give in part of production. And they may say that we will follow all the required legal and the regulatory complaints we will follow without fail. And the fourth one, they will commit that we will not pollute the environment during our operations or with our manufacturing process. And the fifth one, they will make sure that we will try to improve our employees' skills every day and are ongoing, and we will take care of their performance. Major 5 commitments in any policy, if you see, they used to have, and they may keep on-time delivery, or they may keep one more commitment saying that optimum usage of resources, or we are producing the parts at an optimum cost, which means as less as possible they will try to reduce the cost of the production. These are the minimum goals or commitments they used to keep in the policy. Are you clear, Mr.?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, here the leadership is influencing people to follow in achievement of common goals. Simple leadership in the sense, even though if you are taking any example, if it is in school days or college days, in the college days there will be a number of gangs in college. Maybe a small gang or big gang. I mean, I not say gang. There is a group of 2 students or group of friends. And out of group of 10, there will be a one leader. There will be a second leader. He is the person, he influence all others to do anything, maybe doing good or maybe doing bad. He is influence the people to achieve the common goal. What will be the common goal? As we discussed in about policy, the common goal will be the health and safety of the employees will be the common goal, and increasing the production or increasing the quality or on-time delivery, that is also a common goal for everybody. And also not polluting environment with our operations, that is also a common goal for the people or for the employees. So that the leadership.
The PPT కనిపించట్లేదు.
Can you please rejoin? Everybody is having same problem or
Only for leadership only.
leadership only? I mean leadership only.
Visible.
I mean leadership only. I'm not change the screen. I'm in leadership only.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. With this, they used to achieve the common goals. Now we'll see some of the role and the functions of a leader. How the leader should be. Then he should be clear about common objectives, which means the goals, and should be communicate them clearly. Whoever the leader, he should have a clear knowledge or clear-cut idea about the goals which is decided by the management, and he has to explain to them or communicate to the subordinates very clearly. They have the manager used to sit in the safety committee meeting or management meeting, MRM, management review meeting. The management used to set that, okay, every month 100 tons we have to do the production. In previous year we are doing 90 tons. From this month we have to do the 100 tons. How we are going to 100 tons, that is a different case. They will do some exercises how to do and how to get it done. But the clear understanding has to be given to the subordinates. ऐसे management में fix किया है कि और इस महीने से हम लोग 100 टन का प्रोडक्शन निकलना है. And also they have decided that there should not be any safety non-compliance. In the sense, for making 100 tons, we should not bypass any safety controls, and we should not park the safety while doing any production activity, and we should not take any shortcuts, and we have to follow all the safety procedures, rules and regulations which is there in the practice. It is not mean that 100 tons बनाना है, इसका मतलब ये कि सेफ्टी को बाईपास करना है, ऐसा नहीं है. This is also one of the clear communication we should able to give it to the subordinates. And he has an influence, guide, instruct, inspire, and supervise his subordinates to work efficiently and effectively. He should able to influence. He should have a skill to influence the people. For example, we have many speakers. I'm not getting into political, but I'm giving an example. For example, PM Modi, he used to give a good lectures or good speech. Many of the people they used to follow. Like the way we have many people who can able to influence the people by their speech or by their behavior or by their approach. And he has to generate, awaken, or desire to followers to achieve the common goal, which means he has to create a desire, which means the requirement or what you call willingness to achieve the common goal. How we will generate? He used to tell that okay, हम इतना प्रोडक्शन करेगा तो हम लोग को एक पार्टी करेंगे, नहीं तो हम लोग को अगले साल में अच्छा इंक्रीमेंट मिलेगा, ऐसा बोल के he has to create a zeal in the team to achieve the common goal. And he works along with his followers, shows them how to work and get their cooperation in return. Leader in the sense he is not only he is guiding or he is influencing the people, and also he has to work with them with his hands, and also he is to get the cooperation. If you are not working and you are only directing, you are not going to become a leader. Then you are becoming a boss. The boss will not listen to the subordinates. The leader only listen to the subordinates, and he works with along with the subordinates, and he is used to get the cooperation in return. And the fifth one, he should convince the followers that in protection of organization group goals, the lies the protection of their personal goals. In the sense, he should convince the followers that in protection of organizational goals, and also lies the protection of their personal goals, and also he is supposed to help on personal and also organizational goals. He has to provide continuous guidance till the achievement of goals, which means it is not that okay, पहला दिन आया पूरा पटक पटक से एकदम जबरदस्त स्पीच दिया, सबको ऊपर लेके गया, फिर अगले दिन से वो शॉप फ्लोर में गया ही नहीं है. क्या होता है? एक दिन का होशियार, बाद में कुछ नहीं. It is not like that. Until the achievement of goals, he should give continuous guidance. He is having any problem, he has to inform, he has to get it help to get out of that issue. And depending on situation, he should alter, modify, or stop order, and should not be rigid in his decision. Which means, in case of any problem occurs, maybe he took any wrong decision, he should be able to alter or modify or stop order, and should not be rigid in his decision. He should not say that okay, this is the final decision, whether it is right or wrong, you people have to follow. It is not like that. In case of any mistake or any modification requires, he should be able to do it. He has to set an example by his own behavior, which means we used to tell shop floor, everybody in the bottom line people, everybody we used to use the PPs and they will work. The supervisors and the managers and the GMs, they won't use any PP. We used to tell many times, use the PP by the managers. So that what will happen? They will see by the subordinates and they will follow. अरे यार, अपना मैनेजर तो पूरा PP पहन के काम कर रहा है, तो PP पहन के अंदर ही आता है, इसका मतलब है कि ये उतना इम्पोर्टेंट है. It should not be like that. Okay, खाली PP और सेफ्टी खाली बॉटम लोगों के लिए, नहीं तो वर्कर लोगों के लिए, मैनेजर लोगों को जरूर नहीं है. Such a kind of cultural improvement we need to take in the shop floor. And also the leadership in the sense, all the managers and supervisors, engineers, somebody is leading a group of people, everybody will be a leader, but they should have these many qualities to become a leader. And Anurag has rightly said that it is not what a leader says, still less what he writes. And the influence subordinates and It will he is, and they judge what he is by what he does and how he behaves. In the sense, leader in the sense how he is behaving and how he is doing and how he is judging. It will decide his leadership. And we'll see some of the attributes, how he will be and what are the qualities he should have. A certain qualities are necessary for the leadership, but they must be applied at the correct place and time. And Dr. Terry mentioned the following qualities the leader should have. One is energy. It may be a physical or mental fitness to work by self and to guide for a longer time. He should have an energy. He should not be weak. He should be strong physically and mentally. We have seen Bahubali movie. In Bahubali movie, there will be two heroes, Rana and Prabhas. The Bahubali, he is physically strong and is also mentally strong. That is energy. Until for a longer time, he should be able to help the people. And teaching ability. He should have a good teacher. He should be a good teacher. He should know how to teach any change in the procedure or any change in the process. How he is able to teach the people to understand. Then emotional stability. Emotional stability in the sense he should be able to control his emotions. ठीक है, गुस्सा आया बोल के वो गाली देगा तो क्या होगा? ठीक है, इतना दिन तो आप अच्छा उसको सब कुछ दिया है, सब मदद किया, अभी एक दिन वो गलत काम किया बोल के आपको गुस्से आया, उसको गाली दे दिया, फिर क्या होगा? जो इतना सालों से आप जितना किए है वो पूरा गया कल 2 मिनट के लिए. इसका मतलब है कि you should able to control your emotions. Emotional stability should be there for all, also for the safety people. If somebody is doing unsafe, you should not go and shout on them. First we have to understand why he is committed for this unsafe action. There may be a n number of reasons. What will be the chances for committing unsafe action? Can anybody can tell? For example, somebody is doing unsafe action, what will be the root causes for doing his unsafe action or behaving like unsafe?
Trained.
In
He's not
shortcut,
trained.
Sorry,
He's not trained.
Ratan Singh,
Lack
bataiye.
of education. Lack of education, not proper training. Poor behavior factor also there. And
No awareness. No awareness.
in his targets, sir, he has to produce something like that.
Okay, production pressure or work pressure.
Or
Proper
pressure from the
supervising.
supervisor, like that.
yes, stress pressure.
Okay.
Yes.
Pressure, work pressure or a supervisor pressure. Okay.
Depression.
Okay. I hope many of them as working as in safety professionals, if we
Poor
found any
environment.
unsafe. Okay, no problem. Yeah, thank you Ratan Singh and others. If as in a working professional, I think many of the people are working as a safety professionals. Have you thought these many, I mean, root causes for committing this unsafe action, or directly go and there shout, ये क्या है यार, बिना हेलमेट काम कर रहे हैं, नहीं तो बिना सेफ्टी बेल्ट काम कर रहे हैं, आपको कुछ दिमाग है क्या, क्यों ऐसा काम कर रहे हैं, गिरेगा तो मरेगा, ऐसा ऐसा आपका काम किधर है, आपको साइड से फेंक दूंगा, बेच दूंगा, कल से आपको अंदर नहीं छोड़ना नहीं दूंगा. Have you seen or have you thought these many root causes there behind this unsafe action? If you ask me, we never thought, to be frank.
Yes,
Have you thought these many?
Yes, sir, that is actual right. That is not right way. We have to tell smoothly to them.
Yeah, and but we didn't thought, even we won't thought these many causes. They will simply say that okay, बिना हेलमेट काम कर रहे हैं, क्यों नहीं, क्यों कर रहा है बिना हेलमेट. इतना पूछता है कि सुपरवाइजर दिया है क्या, इसको मालूम है क्या हेलमेट क्या होता है, हेलमेट कैसे पहनना है, चिन स्ट्रैप क्या होता है, हेलमेट क्या होता है, हेलमेट का कलर कोड क्या होता है, उसको ट्रेनिंग दिया है क्या, इसको कुछ एक्सपीरियंस है क्या. इतना हम नहीं सोचता है, खाली हेलमेट नहीं पहन रहे हेलमेट पहनो, बेल्ट नहीं पहन रहे बेल्ट पहनो। बेल्ट क्या होता है, बेल्ट क्यों पहनना है, किधर बांधना है, किसके लिए बेल्ट पहनना है, किधर किधर बेल्ट पहनना है। First, we have to understand why they are committing for unsafe condition. We should not jump
सर जी
into the
तो सर
conclusion.
तो सर तो उसके लिए तो सर
हाँ
इंडक्शन ट्रेनिंग सर तो उसी के लिए तो रिक्वायरमेंट होता है ना सर, बिफोर द ज्वाइनिंग।
हाँ
अगर आप कोई साइट को ज्वाइन करते हो सर, तो हम इंडक्शन ट्रेनिंग सर इसीलिए तो रखते हैं सर, ताकि आपको बेल्ट कहाँ पहनना है और हेलमेट कैसे पहनना है, शूज कैसे पहनना है, ग्लव्स कहाँ यूज करना है, वो हम उनको बता सके।
ओके हाँ ठीक है, वो तो एक परफेक्ट एग्जांपल है कुमार जी। फॉर एग्जांपल यू आर गिविंग इंडक्शन ट्रेनिंग, हैव यू डन एनी असेसमेंट द effectiveness of induction training, whether the induction training which is given to the employees, whether they have understood fully, whether they are applying it in practically in the site. Have you done any assessment of the training?
यस सर। फिर उसके बाद सर फिर हम लोग सर अपना HSC ट्रेनिंग का शेड्यूल पे डिसाइड करते हैं ना सर, मंथली
No. The induction training, I'm asking about the assessment. For example, you given me a training about work at height.
ओके
After 10 days or after 15 days or after 1 month, have you asked me what are the things I have to check while working at height?
हाँ
Have you done
बिल्कुल
any
बिल्कुल सर।
assessment?
हाँ
Have you done
बिल्कुल
any
सर, इसके लिए
questionnaire along with
सर,
it?
हाँ बिल्कुल सर, इसके लिए सर तो हम लोग कापा और BBS का रिपोर्टिंग सर डेली बेसिस पे करते हैं ना सर, डेली ऑब्जर्वेशन क्यों निकलता है सर साइट पे।
BBS observation is different and CAPA is different. Training assessment is different, Kumarji. Training assessment is that whatever the training he has received, whether he is able to implement. For example, why we do training? What is the main purpose